Hi, everyone. We'll get started in a moment. Just waiting for everyone to trickle in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. My name is Ellen, and I am with Mighty Cause, and this is our Getting Started webinar. I also have Dana with Tahoe Truckee Community Foundation on with me as well, and we are going to lead you through today's webinar. So today, this is kind of our agenda. We're just going to go over the event basics, and then I will be leading you through a live demo of the platform and your organization pages, so you know where to find everything and feel super comfortable on the platform. And then we will be leaving room for questions at the end. If you have any questions during the presentation, you can also throw those into the chat, and we will try to get through to those as we're going through, or we will save them for the end of the presentation.
I can take on these. Hi, all. This is Dana Crary from TTCF. For those of you I haven't met, I'm the Community Impact Manager with the organization. And although I'm sure most of you are quite familiar with the Tahoe Truckee Community Foundation and our mission, one of the pillars of that mission is to strengthen our regional nonprofits, which we do in several ways. We do that through grant making. We have our current community grant cycle going on right now. We offer trainings, and we also host our annual Give Back Tahoe campaign. So this campaign is an opportunity for you to share your mission and connect with donors, and also to recruit volunteers. And this year it will kick off on Giving Tuesday, which is November 28th, which is the day we find that most donations are made, but the campaign will run through the end of the year on December 3rd, and close on December 31st. So a difference from this year's about this year's campaign is that unlike our past campaigns, TTCF won't be issuing any challenge grants this year. And instead, we're focusing our efforts on supporting nonprofits to secure matching funds and utilize the tools available on the Give Back Tahoe website, and to help drive social media campaigns. So although the Give Back Tahoe campaign will close at the end of the year, the site will continue to be available year-round, and we encourage you to keep your profiles up to date and to utilize the resources for volunteer recruitment and donations. And there are even some event management tools available for you there. Yeah, we're excited to be able to share this resource with you. And for now, I'll pass this back to Ellen, who can take it from here to walk us through how to use the tool.
Thank you. So kind of just overview of what is a giving day. It's a one day, but in your guys' case, you have a whole challenge period to really supercharge your philanthropy. It brings together your entire community of nonprofits, and also brings donors to your causes you may otherwise have not had access to, but just really has you fundraising as a community as a whole. So this year it is organized by obviously Tahoe Truckee Community Foundation, and bringing you all together and providing the platform for you all to do that. So this year's platform is Mighty Cause. So for your kind of first steps, the first thing you will do if you've already not registered is you will have to register for this year's Give Back Tahoe. It's a super short registration form. You will simply put in your organization name or your EIN to start registering. This year's registration date is November 1st. Tahoe Truckee Foundation will go through and approve all organizations. You will receive an email that you have completed registration, but once you've been approved, you will receive another registration email to let you know. Even before you register, you will have access to your organization page. If you have never managed your organization page before, you can reach out to support@mightycause.com, and they are happy to get you registered and approved as an admin on your organization page. Once you are an admin, you can add anyone else you would like to that page or remove anyone, just whatever you need to manage your page. You must go through the registration form, even if you've participated in the past, in order to participate in this year's Give Back Tahoe. So once you are registered, kind of the next steps you will need to do is to add content and also update your organization page. I will be going through a demo on how to do all of that if you've forgotten in years past, or if you are new to this year's Give Back Tahoe. You'll also see where this is where you'll be able to access all of your reports, access all of your fundraising tools, anything that you need to do to be successful this year and really get into that fundraising. Okay, so I'm going to So this is an organization page. This is just the overview section. You'll see here that you have announcements. So if there's anything upcoming, whether it's the webinar, we can add announcements. So sometimes it's just a nice little tool to check. You must sign in through the Give Back Tahoe website. But once you are signed in, you will see your organization under the organizations tab here whenever you want to edit or update anything on your organization page. So once you are logged in through Give Back Tahoe, you will have access to your page. So your organization page, if there's anything you want to edit, you simply will toggle on the edit mode. Anything with a pencil is editable for you. You can update your banner image, your color overlay, update your logo. You can also change your colors to match the theme of your organization. You can update your name here. These are also, if you do not want people to fundraise for you, you can remove that fundraise button. This is where you obviously those live matches pop up. You can update your donor goal here, as well as reset your metrics. Anything that you would like to do. The organization pages are super simple. It's all on page editing. You can add videos, you can add images, you can add links and buttons to really give the donors the full story of your organization. Give them ideas of where else you would like them to lead. You can update any campaigns you have running, any peer-to-peer campaigns. You can add those to this section. This is something that is new to this year is giving activity. So each of your organization pages will show your individual donor giving activity, very similar to the Give Back Tahoe site. You can also hide this section for any reason. If your donors prefer anonymity, they also have the option, obviously, to be anonymous, but just your donors best. If there's anything you want to add, you can add your mission, any more campaigns, a media gallery, your Instagram and Facebook. This is also where your matches will show up, also their volunteer section. And I will show where you can add any of your volunteer opportunities, but those will be on your organization page as well. You can also add one extra tab if this gets, if there's too much information here, you can add another tab to tell people more about your organization as well. So a few things you will notice. Your entire dashboard here is where you will find all of your fundraising tools. Yes, I will be sending, the presentation will be both on the nonprofit toolkit as well as slides to the presentation will be copied there as well. But yes, you will be able to rewatch the presentation if you would like. So next we have our dashboard here. Kind of one thing that you will definitely want to update is your checkout. So this is for your donors. This is your donation form. So the things you can update on your checkout, once again, anything with a pencil is editable by your organization. So you can update the donation amounts that show up on your individual donation form. You can also add a description of what that amount would mean for your organization. You also do not have to, see it as optional. Just anything to make the donor experience more enjoyable. This one obviously says $40 would be 10 pounds of dog food, anything that would pertain to your organization. You can also add a designation section or a dedication option. You also have the ability to add one custom question. So let's say you are really utilizing the volunteer tool. You can add a question asking your donors if they would like to volunteer, just anything that you want them want to know about your donors. This shows you kind of the full preview of what the donation form looks like. So you will know what it looks like for your donors. The next thing on your checkout, once again in the dashboard, is your thank you page. We definitely recommend creating a custom thank you page. It is the same on-page editor as your organization page. So similarly, you can add photos, you can add links, you can add videos, anything you would like to make this thank you page customizable. So once your donor makes a donation, this is what pops up on their screen for them to see. They are also emailed a receipt, which this reminds them that that receipt has been emailed. But yes, we definitely recommend creating a custom thank you page. And then lastly, on your donor checkout, we have the donation receipt. So if there's any custom message you would like to add or anything specific to your donors, you can add that custom message here under donation receipt. It pops up under this custom message here, as well as your specific logo for your donors, and then it gives them all that information. If you want to see exactly what that receipt looks like, you can send yourself a test receipt here. So you'll know exactly what your donors are receiving, once again, to answer any questions, but to really give them that all that information as much as possible. So once you've customized your checkout for your donors and donations are going, we have our entire reporting section. So this is where you will find all of your customized reports. This is also something good to view now. If you have participated in the past. We obviously have that retention report. But if you're doing anything and need to check out donations from last year, you can also see your donation report. Once again, it automatically goes to the last 30 days. So you can either put in a custom date range here, or you can say last year, or you can also search by campaign type. So you can say giving event, and you could put in, let's say, last year's Give Back Tahoe to check all of your donations from last year. But this is just kind of the basics of your donation form. But if you want to see all and everything, you will simply click download to download the entire donation report, which has all of the columns, all of the custom questions that you asked, and all that donor information that you need will be downloaded there. This donations report is also where you can import offline donations as well for your donors there. The next report is the retention report. So this will show you all the donors that you have retained from previous years. We definitely recommend using this report to make sure that you are reaching out to your past donors, but also keeping in contact with anyone who may not have donated in the past, but maybe not last year, just to kind of keep an eye on all of the things there. Next, we have disbursements. This is where you will find all of your disbursements, and from the challenge, all of everything that has come through there as well. Next, we have our fundraising tools, and you can see all that are available to you. First, we will kind of go through the matching grants tool. I'll give a little bit more info on matching grants to get you started, but our next presentation about strategy really goes quite in depth about matching grants. But I just wanted to show you where you can add those, but we will definitely be having a lot more information on matching grants. So in the fundraising tools, you will simply see the matching grant section. To create a new matching grant, you will click create up here on the upper right section. So the matching grants tool is super versatile. You have a lot of options for how you can structure your match. While a lot of matches will just be one-to-one, the exact amount, you can put the exact amount. Our matching grants tool kind of does the math for you. So all you have to do is how you just want to structure your match. It also allows you to post multiple matches at once. You can have them all going at the same time, but also queued matches. So once one match has been met, then the next matches will start. You can also make them just from a specific time period, but the queued match is just a great option to make sure that each of your matches are either not going at the same time, or once one has been met, you have another one going automatically. Matching grants is available on all of your accounts. You may want to double check that you are registered through Give Back Tahoe, but even on a free account, matching grants are available. Just as a reminder, go through fundraising tools and matching grants, and then click create to create those matching grants. But yes, it should be available on all of your organization pages but make sure when you are logged in that you have that beginning givebacktahoe.org, and that will give you access to all of these fundraising tools. Another thing to note is once a matching grant has been created, or once it has been closed, it cannot be re-edited. So you want to make sure that you really do your matches accurately. But you can, however, delete them and restructure them to grab all of the matching grants that you wish. Once again, support at mightycause.com is a great tool and a great resource to reach out to when setting up your matching grants. If you have any questions, they are very happy to help you. Next in the fundraising tools, we have all of our campaigns. We have fundraisers, admins, anything you may want, any of the campaigns you want to create for yourself, peer-to-peer fundraisers. In those campaigns, you simply go to campaigns, create new campaign, and then you see your 3 options for your fundraisers. In our next webinar, we'll kind of go through the differences of all 3. But obviously, Simply Fundraisers is just a simple peer-to-peer campaign. And if you have people who want to fundraise with you, that is a great option for them. You can also create a template for those peer-to-peer fundraisers. So if you have a lot of people who want to do peer-to-peer fundraisers, you simply go to the fundraisers template and create one that you can put that pertinent information for your fundraiser and then tell them how to fill in the rest. If that's just putting in the story, just whatever you think will make it easiest for your supporters to create a fundraiser with you. This campaigns tool is obviously where you will see all of those campaigns that have been created, whether they are ones created by you or created by your supporters. You can view them all here. Also with these 3 dots, if for some reason you no longer want that campaign to be active or it was created by someone that you don't want fundraising with you, you can delete them. You can also just toggle off discoverability so they do not show up in search, and anything there as well. Next, I want to bring up opportunities. Since you guys do have this as one of your features, you have the ability to create volunteer opportunities. It is another very simple tool. You simply create add opportunity. You can make it in person, online. If there is a link to sign up or you want them to sign up through you, you can add that. You can host this opportunity on Mighty Cause, add a title, location, any information that those volunteers may need. If you need to add a waiver or attach any other file or information, you can add that to the volunteer opportunities as well. So yes, so the fundraising tools that you guys have access to are campaigns, a widget, which can be added to, it's just a donate button for your website, matching grants, opportunities, and fundraiser templates. You do not have access to the embed form, since that is an advanced feature. But you will know quickly that you do not have access to those on your specific organization pages. What are the benefits of downloading an offline donation to the page if we already track them elsewhere? So the benefit is so that you will see the amount raised on your organization page. This is where you will be leading your donors. So they will want to see that their donation made a difference. This will definitely obviously show up in your numbers and will also show up on your goal. When you add an offline donation, it also shows up on the giving activity to give that donor, if they want to know that their support was made, it will be added there as well. But yes, definitely benefits to all of that. So next we have just settings. So we have your general settings. If you want to change your URL, that will be shown here. I also want to emphasize that when you are sharing on your social media, your email, make sure that you are sharing your unique organization URL, that it has the beginning of givebacktahoo.org, and then organization, and then your organization unique custom URL that either you've created or is working out great for you as well. You can also add alternate search names that will pop up in search if you guys kind of have a nickname or an acronym for your organization. This is very helpful as well. Editing any search tags. This social sharing section is also very important. So anytime somebody shares your unique URL to either Facebook, Twitter, then this will be your social sharing and will pop up on their on that social media. It will also have the card description and anything other information that you will want there. I also want to bring up your admin section. So you will want to make sure that your admin section is updated with, if you want to add any new administrators to your organization, as well as remove any. You can do all of that here in the admins section. To add a new admin, obviously you just click add new admin and then have any of their information that you would like in the right there, as well as removing an admin. You will click the 3 buttons here and click remove. And that is your organization page. Once again, if you have any questions while setting up your organization page, reach out to support@mightycause.com, and I will share all their information on one of my slides as well. But they are happy to help and happy to get anything update as well. Yes, you do not have access to text to give, so ignore it. But so we'll go into more details in the next webinar about each of these fundraising tools and what you have access to and how to use them as well. So we will get to them. I just wanted to show you where they all were. I did want to go over just kind of some basics, quick basics on matching grants. So you guys can start putting that together. So matching grants, these are just kind of the basics. We will go into way more depth in the next webinar as well to answer any questions there. But matching grants are just kind of a marketing tool that helps motivate donors to give immediately. As you saw on the platform and your organization page, when you have a matching grant active, there is a tile to let donors know that there is currently a matching grant that they can participate in. The way our tool works as well automatically will collect those matching grants. So donors don't have to say they want to opt into the matching grant, it automatically either doubles their match, or however you set up that matching grant will pertain and will apply. So it gives, obviously donors the opportunities to double their money and make their donation go further. This will be something that you secure before the event. So this is a good time to now start talking to possible donors for matching grants. And they can really be used very strategically, since those matching grants will show up on your totals and your metrics as well, to really show people how well you did and how well you fundraised. So these are the benefits of a matching grant. They generate interest, kind of act as a buy one, get one deal to inspire people to donate each year. This definitely makes your donations go further. It offers donors the benefit to doing more with the money that they have given. Gives your grantors a new fun way to get involved, since that matching grant, if they it kind of gives those supporters an extra way to kind of advertise, because you can make the title of the match either the donor's name or the organization they work for, whatever they want it to say. Gives them kind of that extra sponsorship level. These strategies can also be leveraged just to work a little bit further, and kind of gives you that extra donation volume to your organization page. How to secure a matching grant. So similarly, as you would with any large gift, you prospect, outreach, and ask. So who can you reach out to provide a matching grant? So kind of make a list of people who would possibly be interested, whether that is your board, supporters, big donors from the past, volunteers, anyone who would give you a matching grant. You will then want to reach out to those people, definitely make it more personal with that one-to-one outreach, give them information about Give Back Tahoe, kind of tell them the importance of a matching grant, as well as how it will display any other information they may be interested in. And then give that ask to make sure that they would be willing to provide that matching grant. So these are great examples of people who will provide a matching grant. We have board members or trustees, major donors, sponsors or partners, and then collectives. If you have a group of volunteers, staff, or other people in your organization's inner circle that would want to band together to create a matching grant, this is a great option for all of them to provide one for your organization. So I want to once again bring up support@mightycause.com. They are very happy to help you set up your organization page and make sure that you feel super comfortable on the platform, finding everything on your organization page, as well as if you need to be, nobody in your organization has claimed your page, or you need to be added as an admin, reach out to support@mightycause.com. As well as helping set up matching grants, anything else that you have questions on the specific organization page. And then next, are there any other questions about the organization pages or registration? Okay. I will once again emphasize our next webinar is all about fundraising strategy. Oh, let's see a question come through. The next training is on the 25th. And you can find and you can find, I believe the registration for that has been sent out in an email, but you can also find that on the Give Back Tahoe site under the nonprofit toolkit. There is also a registration link there as well. This training will be recorded and put on the Give Back Tahoe giving event page under nonprofit toolkit. Okay, looks like there are no other questions. I think all have been answered. But yes, we will see you all next week at the fundraising strategy webinar. Thank you all so much for attending. We are so excited to get started this year. Thank you all.